Hey everyone, welcome back to Kharak Cup 13. The last stream I'm going to do before the 24-hour stream, so I don't know if this is wise or not. I only have like 4 hours of sleeping that I get to do anyway, but whatever, we're going for it. Gonna be continuing now the quarterfinals, and we've got quarterfinals A actually, because we always do them in order, right? Gonna be NoFun versus AGameAnx, both playing as random, which is pretty fun. We do indeed have our info.txt, let me just open that up. So AGame banned Torrent Crater, NoFun bans the Shallows. I think those are pretty standard bans for these two players. NoFun picks KT alt, so we're going to play on that first, which is pretty cool. And AGame picks Canyon alt, which is awesome, because I don't think we've seen it yet this tournament. And then the last map would be the Boneyard picked by AGameAnx. So, pretty spicy lineup, I think. Now, NoFun definitely going to have his work cut out for him. Not going to be easy. Obviously, he is up against one of the very best, but we'll see what he's able to do. NoFun, one of those players who's definitely up and coming. You know, I figure if anyone can take a game off of AGameAnx, it's going to be him. Wait a minute. That's not true. Sorry, it's going to be like Discara or me or something. I meant to say, if anyone who's like coming up into the top tier is going to take a game off, it's going to be him, you know what I mean? I don't expect it, but I hope. A man can dream. Hello, BB. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh no! AGame, have mercy on the poor child. Maybe you're right, BB. Maybe you predicted this perfectly. Oh, excuse me. There are really all the cards are on the table right now. AGame is gonna send out two base runners, just like we saw Tomcat do to the Scar. He's gonna head out onto that mineral line. So this could be pretty nasty. Oh no. The worry here, of course, for NoFun is when he sees this, he's got to kill these base runners, right? Because when they get up to the mineral line, either they have blast drones or they could have blast drones, and you don't know, so you have to split your salvagers even if AGame doesn't produce off of these. So this is nasty, nasty stuff. I love it. Although I also hate it, but I really just love it. So. NoFun, of course, rolling Soban. You wouldn't usually want that in vanilla. It'd be really nice if he was Coalition. You could try to set up a and it would still be a cooldown, actually. He does have the targeting jammer. That's one thing he's got, so he can like toss it on top of the base burners if he wants to. They are going to make blast drones, so there is no bluff here. He really means it. And it's going to be all up to NoFun now to stop this. Oh, very cleverly, you know, puts the guy who's smoking behind the guy who has more damage on him. Targeting jammer is already out. I like this targeting jammer a lot, I really do, but you can see there's still two guys here uncovered by it, but the AOM gets deployed, they can choose to back away. And so NoFun actually has called his bluff, he's totally fine here. We have Refiner mode coming out, no he cancels it, goes for his soul chips, and I gotta say that's wise. I don't know if he saw the AV module, but you've got to assume that could be out. And if NoFun wants to, he can pressure his opponent now, he can really do some damage maybe, so this is great. Only thing he's got to watch out for is these blast drones, but he's on top of him. Probably. Yeah, he's on top of it, I think. I think I will get 2. This guy will get 3. Oh no. Well, I feel like that shouldn't have happened, but that's okay. We can have mercy on the poor boy, even if AGame does not. And AVs are on the build queue. Assault Ship Fab only about 30 seconds away. Now, KT alt is a fairly small map, but the lanes are long enough because the Kartoba really splits things up in the middle that I feel like this is pretty good for the defender in general. I don't imagine AGame will take too much damage by this assault ship push, but you never know. Oh, he's gonna do a double retire here. I love that. He only wanted these base runners just to blow up his opponent's ego. That's all he wanted. Now he's just gonna send them both back in and like turn them in for money. It's just, oh, I'm taking a screenshot even. I loved it so much. It's just dirty. It's evil, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cough now. Sandstorm's gonna get a little bit chewed up here. They don't really want to take this fight, that's for sure. NoFun could have stayed to get one more there, I feel, but gonna back away. That's probably also, you know, that's okay. But AGame knows now about these AAVs. Now, assault ships will beat AAVs in the one-on-one fight, especially in vanilla, or in vanilla that is. They won't. I'm getting tired already. I need to go to bed before the stream starts, so I'm sorry if I make gross inaccuracies during this cast. Yeah, no, assault ships would win that fight in vanilla, they would lose it in mod. But this is vanilla, so AGame gonna be happy about that. He does have the defense that he needs. I think with some clever smoke micro, these AVs maybe could take it. They do have armor 1, but Definitely a fight that you'd usually give to the assault ships here, and the Sandscream is going to jump up on top of those LAVs too, which is quite nasty as well. There is an AAV back on defense, but this is still not really what NoFun wanted. Sees the assault ships already ready for him. Interceptor Fab is on the way, so it looks like he did somehow manage to do the damage even by that push, despite the fact that NoFun did actually block him. Maybe... I don't know, I can't say he shouldn't have made as many LAVs, because if he didn't have as many, I think AGameAnx could have gotten in and done some damage to the eco. So I'm not really sure what NoFun, like where he turned wrong here, but I feel like he had the right idea. I feel like he had the right idea. This guy can smoke. It's too late. He tried though, you can see he went for it. Gonna go for the PC, I don't like that move. You have much better chances against these salvagers here. I do like that smoke, although it's a little bit off. But yeah, you're going to have much better chances taking the salves here, so you don't want to try to kill the PC because you're probably not going to get it. Excuse me. Yeah, he won't get it, so all that damage is kind of wasted too now, and I think Refiner Mode is done. It is. Interceptor Fab is done too. They're going to start coming onto the queue. And things now looking a little bit terrible for NoFun, I gotta say. I don't think this is really where he wanted this game to be. I don't see a very good window for him to come back at this point. He'll give it his darndest, but, you know, we will see about that. We will see about that. Probe here, gonna see if we can get some information, but I feel like with ConF not revealing that air tech, there's not really anything to see. He needs to be careful too not to get sniped by that PC, but this is actually a nice place for him. And actually, you know what? This is good because he'll know when his opponent launches, but I've always thought it was a bit annoying that ConF don't have air tech revealable on their carrier. That's kind of a big deal, especially in 1v1. Armored Unit Defense's 1 finishes. Now that's a huge tech against AAVs because it gives them like 3 armor, I think. Puts them up to 9 instead of 6, and this guy does 11 damage per shot, so you can imagine, like, does a huge decrease to the AAV's damage output against the assault ships. And they're ready to make a push now. Now we do have the carrier here, the swamp carrier with Sunder, but I have a feeling the eco damage is going to be pretty big here. Probe does see the interceptors, he knows those are out. But I mean, I don't really know what he does about it. Sit down and into a turret post here, maybe? I mean, I feel like he's got to. But it just seems like a terrible choice too. A-game really just controlling this game. Oh, excuse me. He really wants that salvager. Yeah, I think he forgot he wasn't microing those units at that moment. But another production cruiser is coming out. We do have Railfab from NoFun, which is good, I guess. That's what he's gonna need. This would maybe be good to like slow down the push, but I feel like that was a little bit forlorn. And expensive too. I mean, you know, you can't be using that money for targeting jammers, really. One fighter going to be dispatched just to see off that probe. I really like that move. And then ConF Siege going to come out from A-Game. No, he switches to rails. That would have been just like, do you really need this? But yeah, I mean, this game definitely going very, very well for A-Game. I mean, you can see just by the economy here, you know, we got 1 base over there, we got, like, pretty soon going to be 3 over here. And that's never good math for the red player. We can just appreciate this map then, while we wait for NoFun's imminent demise. I love how much space there is over on this side. It's always really nice, I think, to have a map with a lot of space on it. I feel like that's kind of one of the things I don't like about the shallows, actually. Now, AAV Rail I usually would favor against Assault Ship Sandskimmer, but the money is just so out of whack here, you know, that I feel like NoFun's never going to be able to push off that, and we do have Railfab finishing pretty soon now for A-Game, so... Plus, even if he does push out with the railguns, then the interceptors can come pick them off, right? So that's not even really an option. I love this Sandskimmer here too, just figuring out the position of those LAVs, and these assault ships beautifully placed there. Obviously, Kartoba's a line of sight blocker, so those LAVs, till they get to like right here, they can be like, oh, hello. I mean, he's got vision on these guys, but the point is, you know, they make a very nice positioning for doing damage to those LAVs. They could maybe come around and try to get... the map is pretty narrow. I mean, they could try for a backstab here, but I mean, I don't think it would really work too well. Interceptors could try to hit him too, but that's usually not such a good idea. Interceptors tend to be pretty bad against strikecraft. Waste a couple more missiles there, I feel, than he needed to, but that's okay. We do have missile batteries out now, but again, I was talking about how there's so much space on this map, and A-Game gonna come up behind his opponent there. If he wanted to, you know, just like move it. Actually, oh, excuse me. NoFun does see it. He's gonna move the AAVs back, but that's not gonna be a match for this. The probe knows what's going on there too. He knows about that. Railguns do overextend. I mentioned that they might do this earlier. Sure enough, there they are. In fact, the soldiers didn't even need to leave, really. LAV is actually gonna kind of chew up these interceptors, though. He's not gonna go down, is he? He does. Wow. That's pretty surprising. I don't think that's going to be terribly impactful, but he got him. Whoa, that's a lot of sandskimmers. I didn't even realize. Yeah, that's going to be problems. We also have this attacking in the back line at the same time. And he's backing away here, but he should just go for it. Like, he's got that window. Both the rails go down. Sandskimmers can really just kill everything here except the AVs. Doesn't want to overextend, though. He'll choose to back away a little bit. Comes around on a flanking angle there. And I feel like we're really just kind of waiting for these heavy rails to get over to the resource line for this game to end. I don't see any way at this point that NoFun can really come back from this situation. It was a good opener, a good follow-up, good everything. And NoFun tried his darndest, man, but A-Game is a beast. Seeing as I don't have too much time, I think we'll just hit the fast forward button a little bit here, But NoFun, I really believe he can take a game off AGameAnx. Like I said, of all the up-and-coming players like Shrike, NoFun, Orb, whatever, I think NoFun is the guy who I expect to take a game off of A-Game first, if it ever happens, you know what I mean? He learns very well, he plays very logically, and I feel like his play is getting better and better every tournament. I think that day is not too far away when he can really challenge us, so... This game, maybe not the best display of skill for him, Soban versus Conef, that's a tough matchup, but I'm really excited to see what he does in game 2. I see bad frame rates when in fast forward, but that's not really surprising. I think that's pretty normal. So we will think nothing of it. I do wish I had someone in stream to tell me like how it looks. I'm a little worried that maybe too much latency or something like that, but we're just gonna assume it's okay. And that is gonna be the game for AGameAnx. Let's move on to game 2 then, with no ado whatsoever, because I'm a little pressed for time. Copy paste. Excuse me. Canyon Alt. Haven't seen this map before in the tournament, so I'm excited for this. Again, both players playing random. All right. It's gonna be Galzian from AGameAnx. I feel like I haven't seen this in a while for some reason. Nah, I probably haven't. Oh, and it's going to be Galzian from NoFun, so we got the mirror matchup. I imagine AGameAnx is declaring faction, but NoFun is not, and yeah, you can kind of see that by the scanners. This is a very defensive scanner. This is a very aggressive scanner, trying to figure out, you know, as much information as possible. So AGameAnx going to play this as a base runner retention build, is that a word? He's not retiring his base runner, so it's not going to be anything terribly fast from him, but I imagine we're going to see one PC assault ship plays here. No, maybe not. Oh, we don't have Sandskimmer fabrication on the queue yet. Okay, that's interesting. I'm intrigued. This is a very nice location for a scanner, by the way. It's going to be just a little bit annoying for NoFun to try to pick off. And it'll give A-Game some really nice information. He knows about this PC moving. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Albert. That's very good to know. Tell me, did you just put that comment in, or did it come in like a minute ago? Because that's also something I'm going to want to know. Both, I think, are very possible. Just because I'm on a different internet connection, I don't know what the latency is like, so... Okay, awesome. This is splendid. I think I am super hyped for this stream, and I didn't actually know until literally just now when you said that it was all gonna work. It's all gonna work, man. So I'm pretty hyped here. It's gonna be ref mode first? No, it is Assault Chips, but it's pretty late. 28-22. I feel like you can do a lot better than that if you want to get them out faster. So I wonder if he's going for a bit of a greed build here. Yeah, but it's Assault Chips before ref mode. I don't know. I wish he was watching the stream. He could tell us what the idea here is, but I feel like this wouldn't stand up against Descara. I guess I'll put it that way. He does. Okay, well, to be fair, he knows what his opponent is doing, right? To some extent. I mean, because that scanner tells him everything he needs to know. The production cruiser didn't move out across the field, or at least, if it did, it's only going to be like there or something. It's not here, you know. And actually, if you compare the assault chip timing between these two, it's almost exactly the same. That's pretty cool. A-Game somehow with some better resource spending, it looks like. Yeah, NoFun stacking quite a bit there. Definitely wants to be getting fleet cap 45 at this point. But, you know, he'll get that eventually, I'm sure. Yeah, but see, A-Game getting that first, that's very good for A-Game. The thing is, you want to be getting the defenses tech immediately, and if you have fleet cap 45 still to research, obviously your research queue is going to be busy, right? Although, it looks like NoFun's not pop blocked, so he doesn't need it necessarily, but... And A-Game with insta interceptor fabrication, I love that. But he sees the PC moving out there, and I have a feeling that, it's either, like, I don't know. It's either Rails or Assault Chips. He knows that you wouldn't move the PC out this late otherwise. Unless it's like some mega mind game stuff, but... that probably tells A-Game all he needs to know about what his opponent is going for this game. We have ref mode coming out for NoFun, so maybe I am wrong. Spicy. This could fail terribly, but it could work pretty nicely, actually. I mean, the idea being that, you know, you attack your opponent, he invests in defense, and then you back up and get eco. I'm worried about interceptor fabrication. That gives me a bit of anxiety, but... This could work from NoFun. There's a chance. Got some nice Sandskimmer dueling here from AGameAnx. As always, his micro is very good, but positioning really won him that fight. He's got like 3 assault chips here. He should be fine for the defense, but that production cruise is going to back away. And you never know like how long it's going to be before these assault chips realize that there's no PC behind this. Interceptor fab going to come out now for NoFun. A-Game not producing just yet. There is perhaps a real chance here then that NoFun could spring back onto eco a little bit faster than his opponent is expecting and kind of catch him out that way. Doesn't want to lose his Sandskimmer here though, but he might have already. No, these guys don't have range, right? So he's okay. But it's going to come to some kind of tense assault chip fighting here, and I really would favor NoFun's chances a lot more if he would get that tech. Defense is 1. His opponent hasn't even gotten it, and I imagine it's because he selected these guys. He knows they don't have the upgrade. So if he wants to sell these buying games, I think he really needs to get that tech. But he is going to get it. I imagine he'll come back in right after it's done. That's another way that you can kind of catch your opponent off guard, you know, leave and then come back in. They're like, It's done now, right? Yeah, he should come back in. He should come back in. Because he can't fight this number of assault chips, but I mean, like, he doesn't have to fight them. He just has to put on the pressure. Interceptor's going to come out here very early. I think it's because A-Game knows something a little weird is happening from NoFun. He wants to see what it is. He's going to dump a few missiles out, but he really wanted to see this, and he sees it now. Production cruiser is back on the base. Refiner mode is done, so he knows he's actually behind here, but if he can make a counterattack, maybe he'll be ahead. But he doesn't know about the interceptor from NoFun, who could totally be launching. This is free real estate, man. You gotta just kill this guy off, right? Oh, no. He's actually going to lose salvagers, maybe? No, come on, just launch the ends. Because if you get that first shot, like, he just dies, so... Critical error. Yeah, I definitely would have been killing that interceptor there if I was NoFun. That's really too bad. And that would really have put the pressure on your opponent, like, okay, my opponent actually has more air than me. Maybe. I mean, well, he definitely does now that he's killed one. My opponent got refiner mode first. My opponent is doing everything right. I need to really step it up here, but... Maybe he's trying to hide the air tech, but I mean, A-Game should have seen the pads out, so he would know. Still, though, there is still something to be said about the fact that NoFun has more air units than his opponent right now. Again, timings on these unit productions are exactly the same. I love that. I don't know how they're doing that. But yeah, A-Game, like I said, pretty much knows he ought to push out these assault chips. He's taking a lot of splash damage, NoFun wants to split these guys up, but the split is not coming in. Armor unit defenses 2 is done for both sides. Uh-oh, this is really bad for NoFun. it all happens so fast. Just a few crucial moments there, and he's going to be really down in the hole now. Because this base is probably dead. Interceptors have to have launched already, I feel, and they're not there. Power 1 coming out, I like that. You need to cancel that info and get another assault from the 2 here. You know, you gotta stem the bleeding as fast as possible here. Armored Unit Defenses 2 is gonna come out, and NoFun doesn't have that yet. Salvagers idling there, they're gonna get chunked up by these assault ships once again. And it looks like it's all kind of falling apart here for NoFun. But he actually out-mind gamed A-Game, I'm pretty sure here. Like, in my opinion, he played that really, like, cool like a cucumber, right? Isn't that a saying? And I find it amazing just how you know, mirrored these two players' builds were. But I really think like this was the best lead I've seen NoFun have just yet. And look at that, that interception's getting killed instant. A little sloppy from A-Game. He really did a good job here. Like he had a really nice build going on. I think he was actually ahead at some point. Unfortunately, just didn't quite make the right moves as he moved on though. But you can see what I mean about this potential that I'm always talking about NoFun having though, is that he really is getting there. Like it's not going to be long before he's really able to challenge the top tier of players. Well, I think this game is pretty much over. We're going to fast forward. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. It will be a 2-0 for AGameAnx, almost certainly at this point. But I certainly did, but I need to go sleep now, so... Don't forget to catch the 24-hour stream that is happening in 5 hours, 4 hours now. I'm gonna die, guys. But I'm excited. I'm excited to die. That sounds weird. If NoFun wants to play it out, we might just, yeah, make a fast forward here. Because I mean, the eco can get wiped again and again. You know, it's not going to be hard at this point. So I mean, he'll tech rails, right? And then he'll, like, you know, build a bunch of railguns and send them over. But I don't think we need to wait for that to happen. Yep. NoFun is going to see the writing on the wall. GG's out. A-Game takes the series 2-0. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you tomorrow. Until then, I guess, bye.